Y'all, we gotta talk about D4VD, aka David, because the whispers are getting louder. For weeks, fans have been talking. Is he really innocent, or is there something he doesn't want us to see? It's absolutely crazy. And now, lots of new conversation online have sparked the big question. What if David is actually guilty? And is he really a deranged predator? Well, I'm not saying it's confirmed, but the way people are putting the pieces together, the story doesn't look as clean as some want it to be. Today, we're breaking down the receipts, the rumors, and the reactions. And trust me, you'll want to stick around because the twist might change how you see him forever. Let's get into it. This story right here is wild, disturbing, and honestly heartbreaking. By now, y'all have heard the hard-to-believe story about Celeste Rivas, who wasn't just a fan. She had been in what people are calling a relationship with a grown man. But let's be real, this wasn't a relationship. This was grooming, straight-up predatory behavior by what most would call a deranged predator. The receipts? They say David first connected with her online when she was in elementary school. Yeah, you heard that right. Elementary school. Now that's all kinds of crazy. It's also been reported that she ran away from home to be with him. For years, folks saw her around him at shows and even all over social media, laughing and joking. She often wore large sunglasses and oversized hoodies. Was that a disguise, or was she being forced to hide? Some are even asking, was she being held captive? Now, here's where it gets even darker. The public suspects David may be responsible for ending her life. And when you look at his bizarre song lyrics and creepy performance visuals that seem to hint at violence toward women, people are side-eyeing heavy, like, bro, were you confessing in your music the whole time? And we gotta ask the hard questions. How did this even happen in plain sight? A grown man dragging a child around in public and not one adult thought, hold up, something ain't right? Did her family fail her? Did the industry turn a blind eye? Or is this just another example of how predators thrive online and in the entertainment industry while kids remain vulnerable? So far, David has not been charged of any crime, and he's considered innocent until proven otherwise. Now let's talk about the receipts. Social media detectives have been working overtime, pulling together old interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, even lyrics that hit different now. Here's where it gets deeper. When you actually hear David explain his upbringing, I'm fairly sure you'd agree that he lacks maturity and has very little real-life experience for a 20-year-old. That could explain why he was drawn to somebody like Celeste, who was very young herself.
Homeschooling really takes a toll on a kid. Like,
isolation.
yeah, and there's outlets like, I know I made a couple friends now that were homeschooled, but they had like these groups that they would go to like bi-weekly and just to socialize. But I didn't have that. Like, there was no like extracurricular activities I was involved in it was just me at home playing Fortnite, getting schoolwork done, learning how to code and build computers for 4 years. 4 years. So yeah, man, romantic homicide was just like, I wanted to feel what the other kids were feeling. Like, everybody I knew, well, in middle school that I didn't talk to anymore, everybody had relationships. I didn't have a relationship. I wanted to do that. I wanted to be involved in this or have a heartbreak for myself. So I kind of just like made up these scenarios of myself getting heartbroken and being in love and stuff like that. And I would write songs about things that never happened. And that would just become my life.
His sheltered and lonely life might have left him emotionally stunted, which shows up in his choices. On top of that, let's not forget the times we're in. The internet is full of dark, negative spaces. If David spent a lot of time isolated, soaking in that toxic energy online, it could easily shape his darker thought process. And once you add in outside influences, like those found in the music industry, that may not have had his best interests at heart, that's a recipe for the kind of behavior people are now questioning. So here's my question for y'all. If it ever comes out that David is guilty, would you be shocked, or would you feel like the signs were always there? The police still haven't named a suspect, and speculation is running wild. The unproven stories just keep on coming. The latest plot twist? Reports say Celeste was pregnant, which makes this already tragic story even more sick and layered. And it's been 19 days since police found Celeste's body in David's car. And yet, no arrests, no suspects, nothing. The internet is going crazy with theories, and honestly, this case gets stranger by the day. On the surface, all the evidence seems to scream, David, David. David. But if it's that clear, why haven't the police moved in? Why no arrests? That's the question the public keeps asking. And the silence is making people suspicious. Now hear me out. What if David was either set up, or worse, what if he's protecting somebody? And when I say protecting, my mind goes straight to family. David's always seemed close to his brother, right? And we've even seen clips of his brother with Celeste. They looked real close. Could there be something there? Could the brother be involved? Right now, it's impossible to know for sure. But what we do know is somebody out there committed this horrific crime. And until the truth comes out, the public isn't letting this one go. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think David is guilty? Was he set up, or is he covering for someone? Let's talk about it. While most of us are asking, is David really a deranged predator? Some folks are out here claiming they know he did it. Well, I don't know who did it. But I pray they find whoever did it soon, because this is truly a heartbreaking tragedy. Another young life was stolen. And if adults had done the right thing years ago, maybe Celeste would still be here. Stories like this prove just how vulnerable our kids are out here. Predators walk free while kids pay the price. And unless we start protecting our kids differently, this cycle won't stop. Drop your thoughts in the comments and help us grow the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.